Wirecard scandal means digital payments rules must be updated now. The scandal at Wirecard has no longer best exposed a multi-billion-dollar fraud inside the bills and profound disasters of oversight. It has also raised fresh questions of whether bills regulation in Europe has stored tempo with the huge modifications within the industry. As soon as a sleepy arm of closely regulated banks, the bills region is being converted through technological innovations, new rules, new players and shifts in consumer behavior. Little marvel technology and fee processing organizations and banks are all vying to seize a percentage of the large and fast-growing market for virtual bills. Modern-day price chains include increasingly corporations which might be interdependent but do no longer always have shared hobbies. They'll be underneath the supervision of various authorities or even below no supervision at all. Era and regulation have pushed an unbundling of payments that traditionally have been achieved below the roof of a regulated bank. The European is particularly prone in this regard because it has been explicitly trying to break banks' monopoly on bills. In addition, many EU banks have raised capital by means of promoting the parts of their businesses that paintings with stores who need to just accept playing cards. This creates a task for policymakers who must determine which regulations have to observe to the one's companies whilst keeping a competitive gadget. Simon Gleeson of CLIFFORD Danger argues in The Felony Idea of Cash that a regulatory paradigm shift is wanted, from a technique targeted on entities to at least one based totally on sports. As bills statistics turns into more and more precious, we want to revise records sharing policies. The European Second Payments Directive has created an unlevel playing field wherein banks are obliged to provide purchaser facts to unregulated groups. Furthermore, the legal responsibility, whilst things move incorrect, can frequently rebound to the banks. Anna Boten, institution chief executive of Santander, is right to argue that PSD2 have to be amended to treat each person worried on this activity the same manner. Virtual bills innovation brings big blessings to clients and groups. The pandemic is accelerating